Hello, hello, I'm Bella, and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. So, as you can see, we're in the Forgotten Springs. We're gonna do this round of side quests, and then I did go back and do the Temple of Karn dungeon? That went a lot more smoothly this time around, I have to say. My healer did not die. And I finally figured out like those, I guess each of those tablets had like a little symbol on it. I did not see those before, so I managed to see that this time and I did not have to spawn extra enemies. But yes, I got that so I could finish off this hunting here for the Temple Bee and the Temple Guardian. This guy, he's tough. Alright, so we are gonna go in and talk to Noon. Hi, buddy. The Slayer of Titan returns. The Slayer seeks something of the Ooh, yes? What is it that you seek? So you would have us join your fight against the Amalja. The Ooh do not care for the lizard men. This is true, but the Ooh fight no battles but our own. That is what my tribesmen will say. I am not unwilling to help you, but I know you better than they. What's it to you? Noon wears a brooding expression on his face. The word of the new is law. Those who turn a deaf ear to the new, they will no longer have ears. I could order my tribe to fight for you. That would be good for you, yes. But would it be good for the Ooh? That is my question. You have proven yourself to me, but to many of the Ooh, you are just another outsider. If you would earn their trust, you will do it yourself. Speak to my tribeswoman and hear with your own ears how they feel about you. Inside. Strong-willed huntress. The Ooh fight whom we want to fight, when we want to fight. Is this so difficult for an outsider to understand? But I thought you loved fighting, no matter what. Join your fight. Why would the Ooh help an outsider when we've problems of our own? That's right, there's one in a tree there. Hello up there. Too far away? I have heard tales of your strength, yet if you are strong, why do you not fight your own battles? I do fight my own battles. There's just too many. And I know when I'm outnumbered. I answer to the noon and none other. Begone, outsider. This is no place for you. You have returned, but I would ask you to leave me. I am first and foremost Noon to my people, and their needs concern me more than yours. I'm still gonna bug you. Ooh, ow, that stings. Clever. Noon has received ill tidings. Outsider, I told you to. You would help the Ooh? You outsiders puzzle me, but I would be fool to refuse your aid. I am told that some of my tribeswomen have been ambushed and captured by the lizardmen. If the rumors are true, they bear grave wounds. The Ooh are no strangers to death. but to die without a fair fight, that is no way for an Ooh to die. I ask you not to rescue them. If they are truly Ooh, their pride will not allow it. Ease their wounds with this salve, and they will take care of themselves. Okay, so where are we going? And I have to kill some lizard men. So I'm gonna go over to the encampment over this way, because I think some of them were mentioned in the Sungoli Desert. Yeah, the bears. Aha. So snipers. No match for me. Are there any more of ya? That one done. Let's just take this little side tunnel. I don't think I've been this way. Don't see me. Don't see me if I run behind you. Is there a way to get up here? I'm just curious. Ah. Just living in ruins. What's that? Oh, just a little water streaming down the side of the mountain. Okay, that goes that way. I need to go this way. Don't mind me. See nothing. You see nothing. Ooh, look at the sun setting. The pain. Battle ointment, a traditional blend of herbs and sandworm blubber used by warriors of the Ooh tribe to soothe battle-weary joints and muscles. Thank you, stranger. By your kindness, I live to fight another day. Okay, so it's over that way. Let's see. I guess I can just jump off the cliff here. I'm sneaky. There's another one on the other side. Okay. Watch yourself, stranger. Wounded or not, my claws are still sharp. I know not why you helped me, but I thank you. You didn't hear the you guys blind? Or just meditating? You're fantastic meditators. To not be distracted by sound. Gah! I'd die sooner than admit defeat to the lizardmen. Thank you, friend. I'll not forget this debt. Actually, we're just gonna teleport. Bye. The missing 3 have returned. A return with lizardmen heads. You are a true friend to the Ooh outsider. I'll just go for the gold. True Ooh. Ode Noon suspects his tribeswoman may have had a change of heart. The Ooh are a proud people. It is not easy for us to express gratitude, to outsiders most of all, but those you saved would speak to you. Do them the favor of hearing their words. Oh, you're right here. They told me you were strong, but now I have seen with my own eyes. I would be honored to do battle by your side. I don't know you are scions from a hole in the ground, but your friends are my friends, and your enemies are my enemies. Let us crush the beastmen together. I thought I was lizard grub for sure until you came to my rescue. What say we crack some lizard skulls together? You gave me back my strength and my honor. This is a kindness I must repay. Should you require my aid, you have it. Well, thank you. Do you say anything else? You are not of us, yet I trust you as I would a fellow Ooh. I would be honored to do battle by your side. Your friends are my friends, your enemies are my enemies. Let us crush the lizardmen together. It's just slightly different. Just tell me where I can go to crack some lizard skulls. You gave me back my strength and my honor. Should you require my aid, you have it. Okay. Had to be sure. I trust you have heard the answer you seek. The Ooh do not open their hearts to outsiders easily, but those bonds we do form are that much the stronger. To protect our freedom and our newfound friends, the Ooh will fight this battle. Return and tell your scion companions that the strength of the Ooh is with them. Go in safety, and know that you will always be welcome here. Alright. Well, thanks, friends. But before we go back to the Waking Sands, we're gonna go to Camp Overlook. Oh, no, wait, no. While I'm here, I need to find these. Go into Zanrak. The Module Lancer? Okay. We'll do that first. Find the Lancers. Oh my word, look how big that moon is. I'm a moon child. A child of the moon. I pray to thee. Let's go this way. Okay, so this whole area is considered Zanrak. So let's find us a Lancer. Uh-huh. I think I need 3. Just go to the beacons and you'll find them. Why is flame beacon on here? What? Oh, you can destroy a flame beacon? Nah. Aha. Here's one. I'll sneak up on you. Alright. We got that done. There's nowhere else around here. Okay, anything for Archer? It's E-Shroud, E-Shroud, Northern Thailand. Okay, I got, E-Shroud, okay. Now, we can go to Camp Overlook. Adventurer, eh? With a message from Slafswiss, you say? Eh? A preemptive strike to take the wind out of the kobolds' sails before they can mount an attack? And she'd recruit old buccaneers like us for the effort? This, when even Admiral Merylwib has her hands full with the damn beasts? Why, that's either the most barnacle-brained idea I've heard, or the most bloody brilliant. I'll confess, I had my doubts when I heard she was leaving the Yellow Jackets, but I see that wretch is as salty as a sea dog as ever. Aye, this should prove most interesting. A pirate's life for me. I like that. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Commander Blow-It-In has an idea as to how you might win over his men. We may fly the flag of the Maelstrom now, but in years past, me and my crew were some of the scurviest pirates to sail the seas, traded in our Jolly Rogers for the Crimson and Black when Merylwib assumed the admiralship. Aye. Our days of pillaging and plundering may be behind us, but a pirate never loses his nose for treasure and glory. If you can convince my crew that there's a fortune to be had in fighting the kobolds, I suspect you'd find them most agreeable to joining your cause. Say, for instance, if there were a healthy bounty for any buccaneer who made a name for him or herself in the Kobold War. I believe something like that just might be arranged. Aye. Why don't you convey the message to my men? I guess, some side quests opened up as well. A bounty on the kobolds. Cups of grog flowing over, bottomless bowls of grub, and buxom wenches on each arm. Aye, that sounds like a right tasty proposition. Now, where did I put my cutlass? A bounty for fighting the kobolds. Well, why do you not say so sooner? I've never cared much for the scurvy beasts. Tell the captain I'll be sailing east on the morrow. Arr, I've been meaning to buy a new peg leg from me hobbled mate, and this bounty you speak of will let me do just that. Raise the mast. Tomorrow I will set sail for Kobold territory. Honor the fallen. Maha wears a sorrowful expression on her face. Aye, we'd faced danger countless times together, ever since our pirating days. That was until our last mission, when the 5 of us set out together, and only I returned. I'm not fool enough to hold out hope that me comrades still live, but not having so much as a scrap of thread to remember them by, it pains me like a saber in the gut. Might you go to the battlefield and bring back a memento of me fallen brothers? I swore to myself that my pirating days were through, but deep within, I've always longed to sail the open seas again. Aye, this is the chance I've been waiting for. Actually, since I've never been down here, let's take our time and solve for fields. Like, look at this atmosphere. It's cool. It must smell horrible, though. Especially if these animals are scratching their asses. Ugh, how sad. Even a little lalafell. I don't see any other cobbles that I can kill. Oh, no, wait, no. Here. You. Looking for one more sparkly around here. Aha, over here. But I see someone to kill. I'm out of here. That's all I needed. I think we need to go to other maps to kill more kobolds here. Yeah, Eastern Lenosha and Bloodshore. Upper Lenosha, Zelma's Run. That's close by. We can do that one. At least. And Ogamara Mines. Okay. We could do that before we leave as well. Gotta go deeper into the mines. Returned, have ye? Did you find aught of me fallen comrades? Mark of the Red Swallow. Members of the Maelstrom Ground Levy, known as the Red Swallows, use these bronze tags to identify the bodies of their fallen brothers. I know it wouldn't have made no difference, but I just wish I could have been with them at the end. But any tears I shed be little more than drops in the ocean. I must take up their fight and see that their sacrifice wasn't in vain. see you had a little trouble winning over my crew. I, once a pirate, always a pirate. The skull and crossbones of Limsa set sail once more, and I pity any beastmen caught in their wake. Operation Crucible down. Bloden could use your aid in creating a diversion. Well, we can't let my men have all the fun now, can we? What say you join us in the little operation that's sure to hit the kobolds where it hurts the most, in the Crucible? As you know, the beasts pride themselves on their alchemical skills. We've located a hidden storehouse containing a prototype for a new crucible. I don't know what it's capable of, and I'm not of mind to find out. I would charge you with drawing the kobolds' attention while my levy sees to the crucible. Take these makeshift bombs to Iron Lake, where you'll find stones of sundry provisions belonging to the kobold army. I trust you'll know what to do from there. And mind you, the bigger the explosion, the better. Okay, where are we going? Over here. Hi. Okay, here we go. I could just do this. Alright, makeshift fragment bomb. This type of hastily thrown together explosive is used by the Red Swallows as part of their fight and flight battle tactics. Will I blow you guys up in the cross? No, you don't get injured at all. Oh. Just a watery gorge down there. Okay, where are we going? Over this way? Over there, probably. Hello. Oh no, over here. Right here. Oh, what? I'm not gonna bother with this one. Oh, it's over here. Just want to explore. Alright, just a little house there. Okay. Oh, it's that guy. Yeah, I'll skip you. But I do need to come down here and kill some stuff. Here. It's like a maze. Let's explore this way. What are these? What's in here? You're a tough one, aren't you? You rat. What's near? Oh, what is this? Wait. You're not gonna attack me, are you? guess you will. Get out of here. No! No! I'm running. I'm running. Oh my god. Okay. Can I go to a new place? I don't think I will. Oh crap. Okay, don't go down that way in the mine. I still need to go back though. Okay, what was it? Okay. Is this one? I need one more. Alright. Let's brave the depths one more time. That cat, let's go. Knows maybe the guy respawned. He did. I could do that. I just need one. And I can explore the mines another time. Get out of my way. I don't remember if I've ever done this one, so we will do it. Hi. Yeah, right down with you. Good job. Good work. Why, I reckon I heard those blasts all the way from here. You'll be pleased to know that the operation was a rousing success. The crucible is no more. Aye, this should keep the kobolds quiet for a spell. Ah, nothing like the pleasure of a job well done. I reckon the grog we guzzled tonight will be the finest we've had in months. Take the gold. Claiming the booty. Bloodin would have you deliver a message. Aye, the pirates of Limsa have added another chapter to our legend, and we couldn't have done it without you. On behalf of my entire crew, you have my thanks, adventurer. In a perfect world, the mere word of our triumph would convince any pirate captain still sailing aimlessly in search of treasure to quit their plundering and fight the good fight. But I know as well as any that coin is the quickest and ofttimes the only way to a pirate's heart. I've drafted a full report of the operation, along with the suggestion that the Maelstrom institutes generous rewards for any pirate, be he captain, cook, or swab, who contributes to their cause. I'd be most obliged if you could deliver it to Commander Ricky. And after you do that, send my regards to Slav Swiss. Tell her I'm waiting for her. Aww. Aww. Okay, so we're gonna go to next map over this way. Oh no, wait, not here. This way. Yes, and Zelma's run. Let's look for who we need to kill here. So this one, couple sidesmen. Okay. Got one. How many do I need? Just one more. I might have to wait and come back because this one might have to respawn. Let's see. Oh, nope, here's one. There we go. Now we're done with that. And this one is in Eastern Lenosha and Bloodshore. We can hop over there really quick. Yeah, let's hop over there really quick. Gotta go to Costa del Sol. Okay, so they're around here somewhere. See if I can find their encampment. Usually they would be tucked in a corner, wouldn't they? Nothing around here. Haha. How dare you throw your bomb at me? Okay, good with that. Now we can go to Lenosha. And we need to go to the App Castle. It says highway robbery. We could check that out. Okay, highway robbery. Tratchett sees an adventurer with superior sleuthing skills. Bella, I know not what brings ye to Maelstrom Command this day, but I can hardly fault you timing. Aye, we've a situation on our hands, we do. Not days ago, a convoy of ours was ambushed en route to Limsa, and a goodly shipment of saltpeter plundered from our very hands. The scurvy dogs responsible for the act struck swiftly in under darkness, so we've yet to figure out who they are, much less bring them to justice. Saltpeter, as you may know, is a key ingredient in fashioning fire sand. Whatever our foe might be plotting, like as not, it involves an early share of fiery death and destruction. Command has dispatched an elite regiment to the field to investigate, but clues have proved harder to come by than an half-decent pint of ale at sea. Leading the investigation is a good comrade of mine, while I'd like nothing more than to lend me strength to her search. I can't very well shirk me duties here. If you find yourself itching for adventure, you could do worse than to make for swift perch and seek out one Lieutenant Scott Swiss. Just say that Tratchett sent you. Do you, by any chance, come from the direction of Camp Overlook? There seems to have been quite the commotion there. Operation Crucible Down Report. A colorful account of the Red Swallows' heroic contributions during an operation to demolish a recently constructed cobbled furnace. A report from Commander Bloden. What's this? The Kobolds' Crucible is no more? Those damn scurvy fools. Those loose cannons to last, and I'm glad they're on our side. I'll gladly issue them a special commendation and... 100,000 gil for each crewman who contributed to the effort? The nerve of that man. While the exact amount will have to be negotiated, I see no reason to be stingy with our coffers. If a bounty here or there would convince capable men to join our cause, I shall take Commander Bloden's proposition to command. You have one as well? They came from the deep. Oh, are these the Beast Tribe? Like the good kobolds and then the good Sahagin? I guess that's what they're for. Okay, well, unlock these then. Rasha Triki has an urgent duty to press upon a conveniently available adventurer. Your hearing must be exceptional, Bella. If you did not overhear the Link Pro report, then what? Well, no matter. You are here now, and we could certainly use your aid. I have just received word that raiders have sunk a civilian vessel in the Strait of Merlthor. One of our warships is en route as we speak, though I fear there will be little left for them to find. I am uncomfortably familiar with tales of pirates looting and even commandeering their targets, but to sink the ship entire? An excessively brutal act, even for a buccaneer. No, I'd wager cold hard coin that those thrice damned fishbacks are behind this, them and their servant reaver lackeys. The Sahuagin have much to answer for. Vengeance will be forthcoming, but let us first focus on rescuing what poor souls we may. While the warship scours the waters, I would have you head to eastern Lenosha and look for any survivors washed up on the sands of Bloodshore. One of my soldiers, Private Wilfalk, has been deployed to coordinate the search. Speak with him when you arrive, and he will direct your efforts to where they are most needed. May Limlane guide your steps. Alright, where's Swift Perch? Okay, this is by Aleport. Okay, and then we have Bloodshore. I guess we can go to this one first, since this is what we unlocked first. Limlane, take the lot of ye. You'd have me believe that there's not a single piece of evidence in this entire godforsaken hamlet? And who might you be? An adventurer come on behalf of old Trachet. Who said I was looking for help anyway? Trachet did. I'll have you both know that it's all clear skies and smooth sailing here. I was just about to file my report too. I ain't fooling no one. A good tons of saltpeter's been snatched from our hands, like as not by someone who'd use it to sink our fair Limsa to the bottom of the sea. Alright, I'll share with ye what me men have gleaned, though I warn ye, it ain't much. Given the scope of the act, we believe it was a coordinated effort by a well-trained group. What's more, given the sheer speed with which the scurvy thieves vanished from our sight, I reckon that they have knowledge of passages unknown to us. I had me hopes up that my men would have found something, but they had no such luck. What say ye? Care to take a look around and see if you can find the evidence me half-blind and thrice-deaf subordinates couldn't? To steal off with all those crates, with even our best men catching nary a glimpse, we're dealing with a criminal band of surpassing skill and chicanery? I've never even heard that word before. Okay, so it's around here? Search for clues. Nothing? Nothing? It's behind here? Yeah, Can't go in there. Behind here? Aha. I found something. Bella, was it? Well, find any evidence that could shed some light on our investigation? Crooked pickaxe. A slight, unsturdy pick, decidedly unsuited for serious digging. What have we here? A pickaxe, and a rather sorry-looking one at that. Do you reckon this was left behind by the perpetrators? In my time of the Maelstrom, I've confronted just about every pirate, brigand, and highwayman in these parts, but I've not known any of 'em to employ a tool like this. No, I'd wager more than a round at the wench that our band of grubby little thieves ain't no ordinary men. Aye, it's all becoming clear to me. And yourself, no doubt. Tell me, Bella, might you be thinking what I'm thinking? A rogue Rogadin? Sure, let's go with that. None other. I, only a rogan of abundant physical and mental talents, such as myself, could fashion and employ such an exquisite piece of... Do you have barnacles where your brain should be, adventurer? 'Cause if you're so much as implying that I staged the robbery myself, you'll be taking a long walking off the short pier the second you set foot back in Limsa. The primitive make of this tool, all too healthy interest in explosives. All signs point to those fat, rat-faced rapscallions being behind all this. It's so bloody obvious now that I could almost kick myself and me good-for-nothing men for not coming to this conclusion sooner. But this is hardly a time for whining. No, we must strike quickly if we mean to reclaim what's ours. Camp Overlook is our front line of defense against those tunnel burrowing thieves. If anyone has a notion of where they've taken the saltpeter and how they plan to use it, it'll be Commander Blowden. I'm off to deliver me report, but I've an our job has only begun. What say you come along, Bella? You're the first capable woman I've worked with today. Alright, I'll meet you there. I'm back, blow it in. Oh. Release me at once. Free me. Unhand me. Release me. Make it quick, adventurer. As you can see, I've got me hands full with our little friend here. This is an outrage, a farce, an atrocity, an outrage. This is an insult, and we kobolds will not stand for it. No, stand no more. You'll not have legs to stand on if you don't quit blabbering and spill the truth about whatever it is these scurvy rats are plotting. Plotting? There is no plotting. No, we plot nothing. Not nil, nothing. Enough. I like you and your ilk. I've working pair of eyes and at least half me wits about me. You think I've not seen you lot blasting and scurrying around Ugamara of late? Commander Blowden, sir. Skateswiss. Aye. It's a treat to see you old trainee, but I fear a brewing kobold plot demands me attention. Bella, and I just might be able to help you with that, Commander. I trust you've heard the news of our missing shipment of saltpeter. So soon she knows? This cannot be. No, it cannot be. Ha! I knew it. Your endless tongue wagging has finally dug your own grave. It was not us. No, not us. It was them. Yes, them. What nonsense is this? Beady eyes, frizzy tail, a penchant for causing us trouble. A kobold's a kobold. This is not so. No, not so. There are kobolds, and then there are kobolds, and then there are kobolds still. It is the low ones who stole your precious saltpeter, the ones who live down, below. Beneath and below? Come to think of it, Me's scouts did mention a particularly scraggy band of kobolds, but seem to have made their home at the cliff base. Yes, that is the place. That is the home of the 789th. They are the worst of the worst. They are most stinky, smelly, scummy, stinky, and ugly too. Commander, as the president officer of this investigation, I request permission to go below and investigate the so-called 789th. Furthermore, I would enlist this adventurer to help me. She's proven herself capable, and it would seem we go up against a worthy foe. As you please, Lieutenant, but I warn ye, be careful down there. The sight of a kobold won't strike fear into anyone's heart, but their bite, and their bombs, are a fair sight worse than their bark. Understood, Commander. We'll not let you down, and with that I take my leave, till sea swallows all. Well, Bella, are you ready to take on the scurviest band of kobolds in Lenosha? You'd best be, because I'm counting on you to make yourself useful. Kobolds might look like little more than overgrown wharf rats, but their minds are as sharp as their claws. If you ever find yourself surrounded by them, you'd best be ready for the fight of your life.
No good can come from dealing with the 789th. No good at all. Ignore my words, and you are a fool, a dunce, a madwoman, a fool!
If you say so. Oh, it's down below? Down there? Uh-huh. Hello? You got pom-poms.
An overdweller? Bah, goes. Beauties are not for overdwellers. No, not one bit. Bago suggests you go. Go before things get hot. Fiery, blistery, not hot.
Well, what have we here? 1, 2, 3 crates of saltpeter. It would seem our coupled informants spoke true. What the? Surrounded. Stand ready, Bella. Are you just going to stand there squeaking at me all day? Fight with honor or die like the rats you are.
Are there no alternatives, choices, options, alternatives, such as perhaps surrender? Yes, surrender. We surrender.
Did you just say surrender?
Yes, we surrender. Yield, submit, surrender.
What in the seven hells? These be nice ones.
Your items need fixing, mending, patching, fixing. You should go home. Find another overdweller to do it for you. My services aren't for strangers. No, not for you. The 789th is known for sloth and sluggery, yes, but Bogu is different, unique, distinctive, different. The others are incapable of work. Bogu could work, but chooses not to. See? Not the same. No, not at all.
It's just rusting.
Lazy. I resent that remark. Object. Reject. Resent. Bobu simply believes that the measure of a kobold is not the number of shiny rocks in his pockets, but in his courage. Yes, courage and conviction. You don't think Zoga heard me just now, do you? No? Phew. Is that scary woman gone yet? Oh, please say she is. You must forgive Gigu. Yes, Gigu and his friends naughty, wicked, nasty, naughty.
Aw. They're just trying to get by. Cobbled vendor. Small talk.
The 789th must not look like much, but we still manage to acquire some enticing trinkets from time to time. We could sell them to you. Yes, yes, we could. But what have you done for us, Got any grub? Feed. Fair, grub. Thinking of good excuses to shirk my duties is hard work. Yes, and hard work makes Bozu a hungry kobold.
I haven't the inkling as to the whys and wherefores, but it seems the notorious 789th is keen to return their plunder without so much as a fight. I, for one, wouldn't have been opposed to cracking a few cobbled skulls, but considering the strained relations between Limsa and the little buggers these days, who can argue with good diplomacy? Any road, I'll report back to Commander Blowiton and arrange for the transport of the supplies. Aye, and with a reliable escort this time. In the meantime, why don't you ask around and see what you can learn about our new neighbors? After all, they don't seem half as opposing as I expected. Their leader, at least of all. Best of luck, Bella, till sea swallows all.
You are still here? We have surrendered, yes? Yielded, submitted, surrendered. You will not hurt us, yes? Yeah, I am relieved, reassured, relaxed, relieved. And who I am, you ask? I am Gigu, and Gigu is foreman of the 789th. Leader in name, yes, but no more. No more. For in truth, no one listens to Gigu. Gigu is ignored, invisible, insulted, ignored, incompetent too. The 789th stole your precious kaboom powder. Yes, we did. And yet we had good cause for doing so. An excuse, a reason, a cause. Ours is a peaceful order by nature. The 789th troubled no one, and no one troubled us. No, not until now. Now we are driven from the tunnels, exiled to this place that stinks of soil and seawater. But you are a stranger, and I ramble too much, too soon. No, I will speak no more. Go now, and leave Gigu to his suffering, his pain, his shame, his suffering.
How long can you go? 789th Order Pikmin Gigu looks your way with pleading eyes.
You are still here, yes? Yes, you are. You would hear the sad tale of Gigu in the 789th, and listen and weep, sob, cry, weep. You think you people have it tough. You know nothing. No, nothing at all. Ours is a world of cobbled eat cobbled. Yes, ours is a constant struggle, a labor, a toil, a struggle for survival. Dig and dig. We do dig for ore and riches. Dig well, and we are rewarded. Better digs are given us, and more weight do our words carry. Dig poorly, and we are shunned, revealed, scorned, shunned. You know that cobbled orders have numbers, yes? Yes, you know. The smaller the number, the greater the order. You find this curious, but this is the cobbled way. How many orders, you ask? Yes, how many? 789 we have, and not one more. We exist at the backside of cobbled society, the bottom, the rear, the backside. And so from the tunnels we are driven. Dig more, find more, make more wealth for your betters. Then you can come home, they say. But this dry vein holds no treasures. No, nothing. Meanwhile, our kin in Ugamoro hoard treasures so great that they toss gold away. Toss it away like garbage. Yes, their trash is our treasure. Any moment now we will be judged on our hull. But our sack is empty, barren, bare, empty. You must go down to the dig and bring back something, anything for us, I beg of you. Yes, even the shabbiest scraps will do.
Say small talk.
Dig and dig we do, but for nothing, no, to no avail. So these days we do less digging and more sleeping. Suits me just fine. Yes, it does.
Alright, so we are coming I need to go up top here. No, not this way. This way. And we go this way. Okay. I will steal something for you. Worthless ore. It's like, what are you gonna do with this stuff? From dawn till dusk, dusk till dawn we dig, and yet our burrows are empty, bare, barren, empty. We are not welcome down below, but you will find something for us, yes, 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 you must. Worthless ore, or so impure as to have no significant value. Could it be? Yes, yes, it could. Why, these dirty lumps, chunks, scraps, lumps exceed our haul from the past 3 moons. You have my thanks, adventurer, and my gratitude. No problem. Oh, but you must not leave so soon. No, no, longer you must stay. Persist, sojourn, stay, until Zoga has come and gone. Who is Zoga, you ask? Zoga is a giant among kobolds, a beast, a brute, a giant. So smart and strong is Zoga. His order surges to the top of the ranks. Zoga would lead us all into a new era of prosperity, or so Zoga claims. But this is a sham. Yes, Zoga cares only for Zoga. Weak you are. Zoga will use you, then throw you away. Yes, Zoga stomps all over us. Tramples, stamps, stomps. This is why you must stay, adventurer. Stay and watch over us from the shadows. Fine. I'll be your backup. This place reeks, stinks, smells, reeks. You said you were taking us to a steam bath. You're a big fat liar, a cheat, a fraud, a liar. Stop your bloody squealing. Work before pleasure. Or do you want to join the riffraff in their rotten trash heap? No, I thought not. What's with his helmet? Greetings, Zoga. How kind of you to visit our humble dig. I must say, you're looking especially impressive today. Imposing, overpowering, overwhelming, overbearing. Yeah, you're looking as scruffy as ever. Whatever your name was. But enough talk. My time's worth more than your sorry hide. Now let's see what you've got here for me. Is this your monthly haul, or what popped out of your asshole this morning? Once a sluggard, always a sluggard. Stragglers, sauce, sluggards, the lot of you.
The 789th are no sluggards, Zoga. No, not a one. Every day we toil in the mines, slave, sweat, toil from dawn until dusk. Yes, we set down our pickaxes only to eat and sleep. Eat, sleep. It seems we have a misunderstanding here. A mistake, a misconception, a misunderstanding. Sleep, food, these are luxuries, comforts, indulgences, luxuries. And luxuries, yes, luxuries are for kobolds who can dig their own weight. You earn nothing, you deserve nothing, you are nothing. No rations for a month, or until you increase your haul 100-fold, whichever comes last. But Zoga, we are already weak and hungry. Cut off our food supply, and we will starve, wither, die. Then die. Yes, die. Each day you live, you breathe our air and eat our food, and give nothing in return. You are a parasite, Gigu, a leech, a sponge, a parasite. Your very existence keeps us from achieving our potential. But I can think of one way you might be of use. Yes, the shriveled carcass of you and your lot could feed our furnaces, fodder, fuel, feed further your betters. You cannot mean what you say, Zoga. No, this must be some cruel joke. The only joke around here is you, Gigu. I'll not repeat myself this time. 100-fold, an ounce less, and you'll be the first to burn. A singe, sizzle, burn. Let's go, ladies. Yes, the stench of sloth and stupidity in this dump is making me sick. Oh, these were females? It's hard to tell sometimes. Remember, ladies, this is the fate of those who don't dig their own weight. Now, I do believe it's time for that steam bath. This guy needs to grow a spine. Oh, woe is me. Misery, misfortune, woe. What in the 7Ls just happened? I come back from Camp Overlook only to see some overstuffed kobold strutting around like he owns the place. You're not so wrong. No, your words are true. Zoga leads the 13th, yes, and has many friends and followers in Ugamoro. His power grows with each day. With each day, one less kobold challenges the word of Zoga. Soon, none will be left to oppose him. No, none at one. So what are you saying? That you're just going to let that self-styled tyrant walk all over ye? Yes. We have no choice, no recourse, no refuge. What kind of answer is that? Ain't you got a shred of dignity into your whole body? No, I do not. Look, I don't know your kobold hierarchies from a hole in the ground. What I do know is that if anyone talked to me like that, I'd go to the 7th L and back to cut him down to size. But you are strong, bold, brave, strong, and I am. Lemlane, have mercy! I can't stand to look at this sorry lot of ye. Are you kobolds or dormice? Look, you might not have the spine to stand up for yourselves, but Bellier and I suggest sure as hells do. Ain't that right, Bella? Just tell us where we can find this Zoga. You know not what you say. No, you know nothing. It is pure madness to oppose Zoga. Folly, insanity, madness. The only thing what's driving me mad is your endless wailing. That settles it. I'm not leaving this stinking hole till Zoga falls on his hands and knees before me begging for mercy. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But... Did you just say something? No, nothing at all. Oh dear. Small talk.
Aye, it's high time someone taught these scurvy milksops to stand up for themselves, and that someone might as well be me.
Zoga does not suffer opposition lightly. No, not in the least. If we cross him, he will crush us. We are doomed. Cursed, damned, doomed.
I'll help.
Alright, bye. Oh, adventure, do not leave us. No, no, you must not go. The rocket woman frightens me even more than Zoga. Horrifies, terrifies, frightens. But we have no choice. No, no, we have none. You will protect us from Zoga's bullying, yes? Yes, yes, you will.
Eagerly, emphatically, wholeheartedly.
Oh, adventurer, you are too kind, gracious, generous, kind. Yes, yes, kind, and possessing the strength of 100 kobolds. Yes, yes, 100 kobolds. You do not need Kiku's help. No, no, you do not. Good luck fighting Zoga, adventurer. I await word of your triumph, your victory, your success.
You have achieved a neutral reputation with the 789th Order. Couple society quests are now available from 789th Order Dustman Bosu. Furthermore, you may now purchase wares from the 789th Order vendor. Alright, well, I was just doing this to unlock it, so I'm not gonna pursue this quest line for now. Okay, so the next one to unlock would be Bloodshore with Sahagan. Going this way. Like, what happened over here? I don't think I've ever talked to this guy. Hi. If you want to commune with the sea and earn bounty, you got to still your spirit and surrender your senses. When the fish ain't biting, you might as well enjoy the peace and quiet, eh? Enjoy your fishing. So this is the what's left of the survivors. It's like, are all y'all okay? I can barely breathe. My shoulder burns. Don't take me arm, I'm begging you. Injured survivor all the way over here. Wave slammed into me into the rocks. It cut me up some, I think. Is it bad? Have you seen my little Robin? I was certain I held him tightly as we fell into the water, so very, very tightly. You're the one Commander Ricky said to expect then. I'm Wilfrock, private in the Commander's foreign levy. As you can see, there ain't much for me to coordinate. The fishbacks made a good mess of that ship. Seems barely a handful of the poor buggers what were sailing on it made it ashore alive.
Where am I? Where's Robin? Where's my son?
Now you just calm yourself down, good wife. We'll have your boy back in your arms before you can spit up another lungful of seawater. The tide's been merciful to a fortunate few like the good wife here, and carried them all the way to the beach. Here, we'll be needing some of me medical supplies for the bleeding bleeding and the injured. Take a walk around the coast now, and help them as ain't beyond helping. You didn't spy any little ones amongst the survivors, did you? Shame. A shame it is. A damn shame. Waves slammed me into the rocks. They cut me up some, I think. Is it bad? Maelstrom-filled potion. A potent healing salve issued to frontline Maelstrom soldiers. My thanks. I feel much stronger now. All I remember is an impact like bloody thunder, and the deck lurching beneath my feet. Then they came aboard.
I can barely breathe. Thank you. Thank you. Which of the 7 heavens is this? Bloodshore. Oh. I made it. One moment we were sailing along, happy as you please. The next I was struggling to keep me head above the waves.
Me shoulder. Burns. Don't take me out, I'm begging you. I can feel me fingers again. Those gutless fishbacks. They were over the rail and swinging before I could stammer out a prayer to Navigator. I could feel me fingers again. Those gutless fishbacks. They were over the rail and swinging before I could stammer out a prayer to Navigator.
Doing better? I made it. One moment we was sailing along happy as you please. Next I was struggling to keep me head above the waves. Okay, say the same stuff. Had to be sure.
You've saved some lives this day, lass. 'Tis a terrible thing what happened, but you take what solace you can in the little victories. Not that any amount of solace will have me given those blasted fishbacks. You expect attacks on the Navy. That's what we signed up for. But sinking a civilian ship with women and children aboard, the saw can have ice water for blood, I tell you.
No, not my little Robin.
Me condolences, good wife. I know how hard this must. Fie, that scaly ass. Sahagin, here?
Psh.
But you didn't get your fill of slaughter out on the straight? If you want to finish the job you started, then you'd best start with me.
Psh. Mom! Robin? My darling Robin!
Mom, there you are.
Oh, my dear sweet Robin, you're safe. Thank the 12 above.
These are the good fishmen. The lad's alive? What manner of fishback trickery is this?
My precious boy, I thought him lost at sea. I shall praise the mercy of the navigator morn and eve for the rest of my days.
Why would the fishback save the child of their enemy? It makes not a lick of sense. Those heartless bottom feeders are up to something devious.
I'm fine, if a bit wet. I thought I would sink right to the bottom of the sea, but then some nice fishermen came and saved me. They were not like the scary ones that came after our ship, but the stories say that all the fishermen are nasty. Isn't that odd? Might I ask you a favor? I found this necklace at the bottom of the little boat the nice fishermen used to carry me to the shore. I'm certain it must be one of theirs. I take it back to them myself, but I don't think my mom would like that. Could you maybe return it for me? The last I saw, they were swimming towards western Lenosha. That must be where they live. I wonder if their houses are made of seaweed. Please don't hurt those fishermen. They're some of the nice ones, even if they did smell a bit like rotting crab meat. Ew! Why? I hate that fishy smell. It's nasty. Down here. Now leave me alone. Since you came after me. Get out of here. Let me talk to a nice one. Even if they smell like rotten crab meat. What is the meaning of this trespass? I should skewer you where you stand, finless one. Shark tooth necklace. A sturdy band made from several entwined strips of treated seaweed hung with a single large shark tooth. Psh! You carry the necklace of Clutch Father Nav. How is it that you possess this cherished treasure? You come at the behest of the child he saved. Such unusual manners for a shore walker. Psh, you may pass. Seek out Clutch Father Nav, and be sure to keep your tone respectful. He is the elder of our clan. Psh, you show courage, finless one. Few shore walkers would so boldly approach our settlement. Go seek out Clutch Father Nav, and make no trouble. Why do you trespass on our land, shore walker? You are not welcome here. Your possessions require mending, so do those of my clutchmates, and I have only so many arms. If you would seek my aid, you should first speak to our clutch father. What is this? I've never seen this before. What is this? It's got like hind legs and fins. Kinda.
Clutch Father Nav named me Sea Beast Tamer and Master of the Elbist. The creatures I raise fear neither storm nor maelstrom, and I speak not of your finless soldiers. I don't think I've talked to you. Few? Psst. Though my scales have yet to harden, the Clutch Father has entrusted me with safeguarding the nursery from intruders. Would that I could protect my spawn brothers from their own foolishness. What do you seek, finless one? I have wonders gathered from the far reaches of the world's oceans. With the Clutch Father's permission, they are yours, for a price. Psst. Clutch Father Nav is both strong and wise. Under his firm counsel, my clutchmates and I will become lords of the Shi. When you shore walkers sink under the water, you die if you breathe in the sea. Seems very inconvenient. No fins, no scales, and your bodies are covered in hair. I do not understand how you manage to swim at all. Psst. Okay. Obviously the leader. Rare it is to see a shore walker in our midst. I am Nov, Clutch Father to his clan of spawnlings. Ah, the finless child bid you return my necklace, did he? Psh. No, I had no special reason for saving the boy, only that for the Sagan, as it is for you shorewalkers, offspring are considered the most precious of treasures. All that reside here are bound by ties of blood. All are the children of the Clutch Father. Only slightly less precious to me than my spawn is the trinket you bring. It was a gift, a commendation from our beloved matriarch. I thank you for returning it to me. We have a saying, the favor of one is repaid by the gratitude of the Clutch. Psst, I welcome you to our home. Perhaps a modest banquet is in order. I do not know, however, if our spread will agree with your shore walker's stomach. Clutch and kin. Clutch Father Nov needs your help to rein in one of his spawnlings. Psst. You witnessed the aftermath of the attack in the Strait Merithor? Yes, it was indeed perpetrated by Sagan. The individuals responsible are called the Coral Tridents. They reside in the Sapsa spawning grounds and are known among our people as a volatile and fanatical faction. We had hoped to prevent them from ever reaching that vessel, but alas, the current was not in our favor. Foolishness. Their actions only invite further violence through retaliation. And what of Nov and his Clutch, you ask? We live apart from the spawning grounds and pursue a separate agenda. I do not claim to understand the structure of your civilization, but for us, Sahagan, each clan of Clutch mates is led by a single Clutch Father. The Indigo Matriarch, what you might call our queen, bestows each clutch of her eggs upon only the bravest and most seasoned warriors. It is then the Clutch Father's duty to raise and instruct his charges in the ways of our people. Psst. But for this cycle to continue, the matriarch must have a secure environment in which to bear her offspring. That is why we chose to make this land our home. It is unfortunate, then, that the Sapsa spawning grounds have become the locus of such conflict. If only more shore walkers were like you and spent a moment to understand our situation.
Clutch Father, I need your counsel.
Psh, what have I taught you, Sue? A Sahuagin does not flail and splash about so. He rolls with the waves and rides the currents.
Forgive me, Clutch Father. It is Pew, our 6th youngest brother.
What of him?
He has left the nursery without permission. He spoke of talking sense into coral tridents.
His brain is as soft as his spawnling scales, and this at a time when I cannot afford to take my eyes off the rest of the clutch. Though our stance towards each other is not yet clear, Shorewalker, I would ask a boon of you. Save my foolish son. Sue here will have more to say on this subject, I'm sure. Small talk. I am Nav, Clutchfather of this nursery. All the spawnings you see here are my children. Other Sahuagin may desire war with the finless ones, but I wish only to raise my clutch in peace. You have no scales, and yet the Clutchfather seems to trust you. I shall do this shame. As you just heard, my brother Pew has taken it upon himself to educate the coral tridents. He is one of our more impetuous spawn brothers, and yet young. He does not realize the peril he puts himself in. The tridents will not listen to Pew's reasoning. They will laugh as they impale him on their spears. Please bring Pew back safely to nursery. By now he must be some distance across the land base, closer to North Tidegate. Alright. I'll save you! This concerns you not, Shorewalker. Away with you, finless one. No, I will save the good one. You okay? I'll help you. Rescued by a shorewalker. What am I to tell Clutchfather Nav? Spawn Brother Stu bid you come to my aid. Psst, I do not understand these coral-trident warriors. I scarce opened my maw before they proceeded to beat me bloody. The Clutchfather always says that the currents of discussion carry us to enlightenment, but it seems the words of a spawnling count for little and less. I simply wanted to put into practice what my clutchmates and I had been taught. Now I surely face a punishment in addition to my beating. Aww. He's trying to be a diplomat. Welcome back, Shorewalker. You are kind to endanger yourself, though you owe us no such loyalty. Pew will be appropriately disciplined for his reckless actions. Now, more than ever, the Sagan must act with caution and wisdom. Many of our people reside peacefully within our city in the Indigo Deep, but our civilization faces a steady and treacherous decline. We must venture onto land to secure spawning grounds to lay our eggs, and build nurseries to raise our young. It is an essential element of our breeding cycle, an instinct too powerful to ignore. Our traditional spawning grounds were, however, annihilated in the calamity. Thus were we forced to seize this new location, the region the finless ones call Western Lenosha. Psst, it is not surprising that the shore walkers view our sudden aggressive expansion as not more than an invasion, but this seemingly unprovoked attack on their territory is, in truth, a desperate struggle for survival. Without this land, without a place to rear offspring, this Sagan race is doomed. We are in no position to wage war against the shorewalkers. We must attempt to parley and learn to exist as side by side. The Coral Tridents, as you have no doubt realized, do not comprehend the merits of a diplomatic approach. They seek only to control the weak of mind, those like their brutal serpent reavers, and slaughter all those who oppose them. Psh, do not mistake me as a traitor to my kind. I hold no love for finless ones. I shed no salty tears when the great Leviathan is summoned and the Lord of the World gathers new down shorewalkers to his fold. But conflict with your peoples is not the answer to our woes. We must look beyond the present and ensure calmer waters in which the future of our race can thrive. Shorewalker, your arrival is a precious gift. I would have you become the first stone in the bridge I hope to build between our peoples, and the rock which blunts the mindless spears of the Coral Tridents. I pray you lend us your aid. I swear myself to your noble cause. Psst. Your presence is most welcome, Shorewalker. My warriors are eager, but lack the experience to engage such vicious opponents as the Coral Tridents. We will halt the Zealots' advance at the shoreline and begin to repair the damage they have done to our chance at peace. There is much work ahead, but together we can put an end to this meaningless bloodshed. You have achieved neutral reputation with Nov's Clutch. Saga Society quests are now available from Few in Nov's Nursery. Furthermore, you may now purchase wares from the Nov's Clutch vendor. Alright, so I got that unlocked. Let's go to the Waking Sands. Yeah, what level was this? 50? Yeah, I'll still wait on that one.
Ha, Tatari, little Blaine. Our numbers have swelled so much of late. It takes an age to keep records up to date. That rhymes. Oh, and I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of drawing a pretty little flower next to your name. This way I can find you quickly.
I know I read that before, but I just wanted to talk to Tataru. The seas have carried ye back to me, I see. I've caught wind of me erstwhile mates, triumph and your contributions as well. You'd have made for a fine pirate yourself, aye. Bringing the pirates together with promises of treasure and glory. That's the Bloated, I know, aye. And from what I hear, it's already caught the ear of many a buccaneer. Bloated and I go back a ways, we do. We were comrades, friends, and aye, even more than that on occasion, if my memory serves. I've got nothing but respect for the man, but building a proper army out of old buccaneers won't be easy. Any idea he comes up with, you can bet Admiral Werelips already had it. Treasure and glory are all well and good, but do you know what truly calls a pirate to the open sea? Freedom. And that's something that the Maelstrom can never offer. But I can only hope that others that be kind answer the call then, and only then, can I be sure that me decision to pirate with me Yellow Jacket comrades was the right one. Friend, I had my doubts that even one of your towns could win over the Ooh. Once again, you have proven yourself capable of tasks that would make an ordinary adventurer shrink in fear. You have given hope and courage to all here, myself most of all. Rest assured that we shall not squander the opportunity you have given us. For my comrades, for my realm, for a new dawn, I shall stand tall and fight. Alright, I'm gonna end that here for this session. So we got to unlock the Beast Tribe quest there and did all the other side quests to help, gather the troops to fight against the enemies before we go into the big battle against the Empire. And then next time we will start off with the Orium Vale side dungeon. And then we can continue on with Operation Archon. Yay! Alright, give a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!